What's up, everybody? My name is Travis. This is App Sessions, where we talk about jam sessions on the apps on your iPad. Today's session is Korg Gadget. We're going to be looking at a drum machine, specifically the London. And I'm going to show you 4 awesome beats that you can do right now. Alright, let's load up the London and open the track. First thing I'm going to do is select a tempo. I think 128 is a little high. Let's go to something like 100. 100 is good. Okay. And for the first beat, it's going to be a simple kick and snare. I don't even need to have the playhead running. I can just hit it on the first and in the half note here, and I get a really smooth, really nice and easy beat just to mess around with. And that's going to be the skeleton, which I'm going to build the rest of the beat. Okay. So maybe the first thing I'll do is start on the hi-hat. I'll throw in 3 hi-hats, space, 2 hi-hats, 3 hi-hats, and 1 hit. That's nice. And then I'll throw in, I'm going to interview a few different sounds here. That's really nice. That's really nice. I like that. So then what I do is I'm going to take that and press the function button here, and say I'm going to count this out for 2 bars, copy the first onto the second. Now I'm going to go into actually I want to see both of the bars at the same time. Then I want to add a little bit of the kick note here, so oops, first, third. So I'll have a little bit more diversity in the kick right here. And then I want to put the Bosch there, right on the last quarter note. Boom. Good, good. I don't like that. Okay, so this is a very basic beat. You'll notice that we're framing the whole beat on the kick on every whole note and the snare on every half note, layering in the hi-hat, and then the Bosch. It's called Bosch right here, but this would be like I would do like a cymbal or something right there. Cool, that's our first beat. Let's jump back into our playhead, mute that, throw another London on here. For this beat, let's say we want try to find like a really nice and like Southpaw is kind of like a nice like original drum sounding. So let's do I want to take the bars down to 1. Okay, now I'm relying on the hi-hat this time to keep like the overall rhythm. The other one was a more choppy hi-hat. This is a very solid rhythm hi-hat. And then again, we're going to look at the half notes here. I'm going to try the bass drum here. No, I don't want that. I want it to be like. This would actually be good in the second bar, so I'm going to make 2 bars, copy the first to the second. I'm going to show both of them here, and I'm going to remove these. That's kind of nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put the little block here on the quarter notes. Actually, just right there. Right on the first. This one's off by 1. There we go. Right there. So it's going to go go right there instead. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So again, a little bit more of a subtler rhythm, but this one is using the framing of the hi-hats here to give us that that slow ting, that soft, gentle ting, and then we're layering in the more dynamic hi-hat and kick bass or kick drum. So that's fun. Let's mute that one and go for another London here. This time, let's take the tempo back up to 120, 124, and take it back down to 1 bar. Actually, let's do 2 bars, and let's fill out. I'm going to put I'm just going to put a little tink every now and then, so I can have the beat with me. I could do the metronome here. Press this button, I get a metronome, but actually I think that's interesting. I press record here, and now I'm just going to fill out the beat with the pads on the bottom. That's interesting. Let's look for another sound, something more that's nice. Now there's a good amount of drum kicks in here, and then each one here, also each of these pads has a ways to manipulate them. You can turn up the punch. I'm going to turn up the boost and the punch on this kick drum. Oh, and notice that since I'm recording, this turning up this drum here is automated, and it's easy to. I didn't mean to leave that on, so I'm going to turn it off, and then it's easy to get those away. Just do the little X right there, and that'll get away. Oh, oops. That'll remove your automation. And you click back on the notes. If you click below, you're going to get the automations. Click above, you're going to get the notes. So I like this clap. So I'm going to put it on the 3rd and the 1st. Now this may seem like kind of like a hollow or beat right there, but this would be really easy to fill in with a nice bass line. Would go over this really well, I think, because the beat is so choppy. Well, that's fun. Okay, let's do one more, and that'll be the end of our video. We're going to choose London again, and let's take the tempo back down to about 110. And let's listen to that. 1 bar. That's good. Beefeaters are really fat beats. Sucker punch. Select all of them. I was one note off the whole time. And move it. There we go. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Cool. So I think that's the intro to London. This box is a little too loud. I can turn that down here. And we also have all these effects right here, the effects rack at the top, where we can choose different effects to send these drums through. So for example, here in the high pass, if I make this a little bit longer, so it's 1 bar here, let's make it 8 bars. And I'm just going to start copying and pasting this sequence across all these 8 bars so that I can mess with over the 8 bars, mess with like the different the filter effects. So just copy paste, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and 7 to 8. Okay, so let's look at all of the bars. If you tap the yellow bars at the top, you can zoom around, we all know that. You can pinch and zoom in. But if you tap here and tap here at the edge, you can see everything over time. Now that's good for us. I'm going to stop it and go back to the beginning and press record. Now because our recorder is on, we want to get ready. And when we press play, we can adjust these levels and adjust these knobs over time and see how they kind of help the drum tracks be more or less dynamic as time passes on. So we'll press play there, and there's a small counter that we're not hearing because the metronome is not on. Cool, automation. All right, that's what we have. We have 4 awesome beats, all from the same controller, London, and this is exciting. Cool. All right, that's Korg AppSessions. I'm going to do a little bit more on Korg. Maybe I'll do a tour of each gadget that's on the Korg Gadget. I love this app. It's one of my best apps. If you like what you see here, leave a subscription down below and throw a like on it. Share it with your friends if they're into iPad music, yo. All right, thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.